There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. We have a top 25 clash between two of the best teams in the sport and both hoping to enhance their postseason resume. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, checking in with the Bruins head coach before the game. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered each and every week. We see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15. They are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Keeps it moving, it's Knight. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range, and people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing, Imaliava. Caught, it's Matthews. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Right side, it's Knight. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bruins!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, it's Valentine. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Right back to it. They put the brakes on it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hauser. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Matthews. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Iamaleava fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Comes out ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Handoff to the single back. On the stop.
And a lot of times they'll fit up front. You know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his back in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Dixon. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this offense, man. Luke Altmaier was so good at the trigger. He was so good, man. He got the ball out. He got hit a bunch. Palmer finding that next guy to take Illinois from a good team. And they've been a really good team the past couple years to a great team. It's probably going to start at that spot.
Yeah, Hauser comes in from ECU, and he's expected to be the guy to help lead this team to the promised land. He's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too, based on what Altmaier was able to do. But this is a position they've been able to find success through the portal, and now Hauser's got to be the guy to get it done and take this team to the upper echelon of the Big Ten. Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the run, it's Knight. Breaks into the open. He's got the first down. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Quarterback keeper. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Illinois lining up quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Powers through the defender. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Hauls it in. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Moving the pocket, it's Hauser. Setting up the screen. There he goes. Inside the 50. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Leaves it in his belly. They were all over it. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Out wide left, it's Perry. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Takes a handoff. It's Valentine. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Illinois right back to the line. Going to the run, it's Valentine. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass, it's Hauser. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. On the move. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Illini. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's ILLNI to throw. Finds his target. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's ILLNI. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right side, it's Thomas. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. 3rd down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. A run for the quarterback. Turning it on. He's at the 10, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the ILLNI offense back onto the field. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Illinois lining up quickly.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, 1st down.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive. corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Hauser. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Fighting Illini move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Valentine. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Platt. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Quick give. It's Valentine. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Illinois right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. grabbed behind the line. It's Morgan. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throwing, Imaliava. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Third down. They make the stop. It'll be fourth down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Illinois uses its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Punt is on its way. Looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to take a shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And the try is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Finds a crease. It's Woods. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 3 team, the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's Kansas State looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Illinois lining up quickly.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped on fourth down. Rush right in his face. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Iamaleava lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Second and long here.
Sweet. Here we go. Ready? Five. Go.
They'll try to pop the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Motion from the wideout. Needs it here on fourth down. They're all over it. And they got it.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Running inside, it's Thomas. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Keeps it on the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Got his man on the outside. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes a catch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Illinois right back to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid. Unloads it downfield. Got it down the field. just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Look out! They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Calls his own number. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Illinois! Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
The Bruins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Unloads to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Under pressure, trying to buy time. Finds a crease at the 20. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Drops back on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. And his first throw here is incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. To throw, it's Hauser. He's got it. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Illinois lining up quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They just keep firing. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes a deep grab. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. To the air, it's Hauser. Looking for the score, and he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Now on first down from the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cox. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Third and long coming up. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On the run, it's Knight. Got it across the 35 to the 36, but the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a fourth down. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Bruins will call on their punt team. Looks it in. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, ILLNI. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a first down and protect this lead. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. Now the brain trust will go to work on both sidelines. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field. This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
Yeah, it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't get it done, and it is over.
Second and long here. Gonna run it. It's Woods. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Uh-oh, look out. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Timeout taken here by the Illini, and that is their 3rd. And they've used their last timeout, and now the offense can start burning the clock. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.